All right, boys and girls, here we are, Ocean Cay. We just got off the ship. We're still on, would this be considered the gangway?
The dock.
The
That's
dock.
the
Hey, there you
gangway.
go. Okay, gangway's right there. It's all right. Learned something new today, I guess. Huh? How many cruises I've been on? So I'm new here.
Welcome.
All
Welcome
right,
to the channel.
right. Let's go have some fun, guys. Huh?
All right, well, everybody, welcome to our channel this morning. We are still at Ocean Cay. We're on day
This is day 2 here.
2 at Ocean Cay. So we're gonna go do a little walk around. We did not get to pick up our rum cake yesterday. We're gonna pick that up today, and maybe try the gelato, since we talked about the gelato yesterday, but once again we didn't get the gelato as always. So we're gonna go do that. Tonight is gala night. All right, he's already jamming out. So we're gonna have to get dressed up for a gala night tonight. Well, at least we think it's gala night. We were told some conflicting information. We made reservations based off of what we were told, which was gala night supposed to be tomorrow night. So we made reservations for Butcher's Cut for tomorrow night. But come to find out that that might not happen, since the gala night is going to be tonight.
Yeah, so that's a bummer.
Yeah, hopefully we can get that changed. But we'll see. We are coming up on the Rental and Excursions Pavilion. This is where you will come and check in for your excursions. I believe they still do last minute excursions, so you can definitely check in with them to see if they have anything else that is
Morning.
available.
Somebody dropped their hat just right there. They might come looking for it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And here is some of the information and prices.
Morning.
Good morning.
Maps.
There are a few shops right here. You can get all of your Ocean Cay things. This one is actually the one of the logo shops. This is the MSC Foundation shop, so you'll be able to purchase all things MSC Foundation in here.
Size do you want? Check out some of these views. They really did this really well. Very nice landscaping around here too. Beautiful palms overlooking little staff harbor area. It's where all the emergency boats come and lifeguards. I mean, look at all the support the lifeguards have. All these wave runners to respond to emergencies quickly. And they do. You'll see them out here. They're on top of things.
If you do have an excursion where you are renting wave runners, this is where they will get you on your wave runner so you can go enjoy your day. We've got staff
quarters.
housing. Yeah, staff housing, staff quarters up ahead there.
It's pretty.
Very pretty, brightly colored too.
Yeah, I like all the colors.
There is always music playing.
Yeah, they got nice little speakers everywhere, which is kind of nice. And they have different types of music at different sections of the island too, which is nice.
Yes. Right when you walk in, you'll find the bathrooms. There's bathrooms throughout. There are also showers. So you can rinse off before you get back on the ship. Get all of that sand off of you. If you are looking for a bar, you definitely don't need to go far because Springer's Bar at Ocean Cay is literally
just maybe 100 yards from the ship.
Yeah, 100 yards.
Go over here. It's a nice little pavilion with some coffee and ice cream and
Yes.
a few other snacks. I was told we gotta try this.
Yeah, this is the smiling fish.
All right. So everybody keeps saying that we gotta try this Ocean Cay Cocoa Vanilla Latte. We gotta get it iced. That is supposed to be one of the must-dos here. What do you say? Should we do it?
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
So he's blocking his neck from the sun.
Got a little crispy yesterday.
Just slow. You're not burnt or anything. It's just we still have a few more days, several more days in the sun. So keep that sunscreen on, which make sure you have the reef safe sunscreen. We have the Blue Lizard reef safe sunscreen.
Yeah.
You can't use anything else because it is not reef safe. So make sure that when you are getting your sunscreen, make sure you get the reef safe. You got to protect the coral reef.
So what we got again, I wanted to come over here and look at it. It's called the Ocean Cay Cocoa Vanilla Latte. Got it iced. It's everybody's recommendation. So here we go.
Cheers. Oh.
Wow. Yeah, that is very,
that's really
very good.
Yeah.
And the coconut in there and the latte just makes you feel like you're in the islands, which you are. Right? It's very,
that's really good.
Very appropriate. So well done, guys. Good recommendation.
Yep.
All right, let's continue our journey.
So I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody right now. I am like, I don't know, 4.
Check this out real quick before you get into a story. The 2 pathways.
Okay, right.
So go ahead.
Dustin wants to show you that there are signs for the 2 different pathways. One is for the walking and one is for driving.
Yep, for the carts and transport and stuff. Stay on that one so you don't have to get out of their way or, risk being ran over. I'm just kidding. They're not going to run you over. But it is an inconvenience for walkers and passengers if you're on their path.
Right.
So let's get on the walking trail and let's go for a walk.
Okay. So before I was interrupted, I was getting ready to tell you guys that I'm going to warn you now. I am about 4 espresso shots deep this morning. Within 25 minutes.
Just gonna be up there helping them do the construction.
And if you guys can hear that, that is the construction. They have it walled off right here. They are adding a few more buildings. I've heard something about there's going to be like something with education, so like people can come do like work here, marine work. But I don't really have the info. I will.
Well, this one right next to us, I know for a fact after being on top of the ship and looking at it, it matches the staffing housing.
Yeah.
So I think they're building an additional building for more staff so they can support more customers out here.
Right. And this is really good.
Yeah, it is. Even after being like 10 shots of espresso or whatever you're on.
I'm going to be climbing a coconut tree in about
So when you're like, do you want an extra one? I'm like, nope, I'm good.
Literally. I'm going to be in a coconut tree in a minute.
So come on over here real quick. I want to show you guys something. So we'll share some pictures later, but last night while we were on the ship, you're not supposed to go down this way because this is area for the construction. But we saw some guests go down this way and they had a photo shoot where they were all taking photos just as mermaids on the rocks.
Yeah, they went behind the construction walls taking pictures as mermaids. You shouldn't be doing that. No. There's a reason why it's a hard hat zone. There's a reason why it's boot zone. You had no business being back there for your own safety and safety of the construction crew.
Well, respect the rules also.
Right.
I mean, come on now. Give these guys, they have to deal with thousands of people all the time. Give them a little bit of respect and just respect the rules.
Right.
So we'll get away from the music and let's keep walking. Professional rower there. I would hop on your boat, baby. I'd go for a ride with you. This is a nice boat. Look at it. Nice little decoration.
Going in circles.
This is what happens when Priscilla has one too many shots of espresso. She starts to get a little crazy. It's okay. It's what we're here for. We're on vacation. So, all right, baby. Land ho.
There's water in here.
All right. Do you think he's ticklish? You think he's ticklish? Chico, chico, chico. Okay, guys, here we are. We are walking up on the buffet area, the food court. I can't read what it says, what it's called, but it's the food court area. I believe they open up at 11.
Yeah.
And they close at 2, I think, typically.
Correct.
I'm not sure on today since it's a half day, but it looks like they are open for some type of food. They might have done brunch or something. There's nobody here, so they might still be getting ready. It's still early. This is where everybody comes to eat most of the food here. They do have a few food trucks where you can also get some other food. And almost everything on this island except for the alcohol and then maybe one food truck where they have lobster rolls is all complimentary. The lobster rolls, of course, and the alcohol is you're going to have to pay for. I do believe the alcohol is part of your drink package, so you can use your drink package there.
If you have a drink package.
If you have the drink package. But other than that, there's also plenty of seating here, so you can see. We waited in line maybe 10 minutes to get food yesterday, and then we were able to easily find seating in some shade, so that was kind of nice. Yeah, all right, let's continue on. Let's head over to our first beach, huh? Seeker's Cove.
It is not busy out here right now.
No, it's actually quite nice.
Yeah. Nobody is awake quite yet.
Well, which is odd because we're all aboard at what 11:30 today on the half day. So you figure lots of people would be out here enjoying the sun, beautiful weather before we have to head out to sea.
Right.
But maybe a lot of people had too much fun in the sun yesterday and got a little crispy,
Right.
including this guy hiding his neck. Right?
So here we're at Seeker's Family Cove. They do rental things like little beach mats, floater beach mats. They got the beach umbrellas over here, and the floating platforms that you can rent. They are all at a additional cost. So check the prices on that, and they do let you know ahead of time. They do have the AED emergency systems there, fire extinguishers there too, if there was an emergency situation. You can find all of that there. There are lifeguards posted everywhere. So they do respond pretty quickly. Yesterday we saw a medical emergency and somebody did get taken off on stretcher,
Morning.
off onto the boat. Say
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too, enjoy the day.
Everybody on the island has been so friendly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as one of the best parts about coming to islands, everybody's got that chill, laid back attitude,
Yeah.
and that's what you want when you come here. Sit back, relax, and just have a good time. Look at all this extra seating here for this food court. This is
Yeah.
still there. This area. That's how big this area
And
is.
it's all shaded.
Yeah.
And there is plenty of seating. Plenty. So we've been here a couple of times now. We were here most recently in February, and I do have to say that all of the trees and plants and how much they have grown since we've been here in February, it's amazing. We have to go over there, walking path.
Yep.
So pay attention to these signs.
And also check it out right here. They got the cabana desk. So if you guys did rent a cabana, you come here to check in and then they help direct you to where your cabana is. So we did not rent a cabana this time, so we can't show you all the features and benefits of the cabanas.
Right.
But we have done them in the past and they are pretty nice.
Yep.
They are worth it. They got music, they got drinks, they got plenty of seating in the shade.
So we're going to go over here really quick. We're going to show you the map of the island. Let's see here. So we are right there at the little red star. And we are going to go all the way down. All the way down. Right here. So this little area right there, Paradise Sands, you can actually look back and see the lighthouse from there, which is really, really nice. So we've got a little journey to go. So let's head on over.
If you're still recording, just know that Priscilla and her navigational skills are not great. Even though that we just looked at a map, doesn't help. So if she doesn't have Google Maps trying to tell her turn by turn directions, we do get a little lost sometimes. So stick with me, everyone. We'll be all right. I'll get you there. All right, let's head on down.
So a little fun fact about us. We're from Colorado. And after moving to Florida a few years ago, I realized that I am definitely a Colorado girl, because without the mountains to guide me, right? Being in Colorado, the Rocky Mountains, it's your geographical compass point. And for me, that's a big deal.
Yeah, in Florida, I guess, what are you gonna say? You follow the ocean.
You don't follow the ocean.
Surrounded by the ocean.
The ocean's both sides.
Correct. 3 sides, technically.
So here is the big lagoon.
Just right off our path here. Just the big giant lagoon.
There is a lot of seatings.
They got the floating platforms out there and everything. Look at how beautiful this water is. It's not too deep, which is kind of nice.
They have lifeguards.
Plenty of seating.
Yeah. And if you get out here early enough, you might be able to find a spot under one of the palm trees.
Yeah. And then check it. See these little poles sticking out next to the chairs there? So if you rent the beach umbrellas, this is where you bring your umbrella. Yes, you have to bring it yourself to wherever you would like. It is your responsibility. That is one of the catches to having an umbrella, is you kind of have to be responsible for that umbrella and take it to and from wherever you want.
Well, just like any beach, right?
Correct.
Just like anywhere you go. If you're gonna bring in your chairs and stuff and pick a spot, I mean, this is what you do right here.
Yeah.
Just pick your own spot.
It's no different than being at home, technically.
They
And
do.
then at the same time, you need to be mindful, of others around you as well. Don't just leave it there, because then somebody else can take it, and then so forth. You don't want to block somebody else's area in front of them, like sit right in front of these people and block them. Be mindful. But if you guys need support, I'm sure you can ask one of the staff and they can help you. Everybody here is so friendly and they can help you. So don't worry about that.
All right, let's go. Morning.
Morning.
Here is another bar for you. It's right off of the water's edge. There's a bunch of seating here. There's some with umbrellas. There's some not. If you get here early enough, you can get one with all of the umbrellas.
Look at those views. Man, not a bad place to sit down and have a cocktail.
All right.
See all the seats over here in the shade, whatnot. Should check it out. So for those who don't want an umbrella, check it out. You got lots of shade under the palms. All these chairs, and then over there. And you still have amazing views. Promise you folks, you will not be disappointed. Okay, guys, back at it. So, not sure what beach this is. I think this is considered the North Beach, but this is ocean facing. And one thing I really want to point out, this is probably a good water shoe area, because
Look at those shoes.
look at how rocky this area is.
All right.
So
and
I'm
then
not a
look
fan
at my
of-
shoes.
I'm not a fan of water shoes typically, but I purchased them basically for this type of environment so I can still enjoy it. Let me cruise on down and show you a little bit more of what I'm talking about.
Can
Want me
I
to
put on my
take it?
shoes on?
And see what I'm talking about? Definitely don't want to be stepping on this type of stuff with some bare feet. I mean, you can if you got some strong toes. I'm pretty sure after living in Florida, me walking on enough beaches, I can still step on this stuff, but don't want to if I don't have to, all right? Check out that water. Oh yeah. Look at those colors. This never gets old, guys. Never. Some say, Dustin, you know, you live by the beach all the time. Why do you want a vacation? Just go to another beach. You can just go 10 minutes down the street from where you live. Honestly, this never, ever, ever gets old. The color of the water, sound of the waves. I'll tell you, never gets old. That's why. And then, got Priscilla. She upgraded her kicks. Now she's got her water shoes on. She decided to change. She's not a big fan of the fashion statement that water shoes make. That's why she carries 2 pairs with her, which is acceptable. But now look at how protected those pretty little toes are. Amen.
Look what I found.
Oh, and she found a shell. Beautiful. Look at all these little precious finds here.
But you can't take anything from Ocean Cay though, so you can't take these little shells home with you.
Nope.
Everything that's here stays here. So we're gonna have to put this back, but I was just gonna show you.
Help us keep this island beautiful, folks. This is what makes this island beautiful. Let's not start breaking the rules, and let's not start damaging this island. They're trying to rebuild the ecosystem here. Let's support it so we can enjoy this for many, many years to come. Totally worth it, guys. How's the water?
It's nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. Have you got your little piggies wet yet?
No, not yet.
All right, so let's head on down.
Notice how the music changed? It's very like serene, spa-like, and peaceful. That leads me to believe that we may or may not be coming up on the spa soon.
Yes.
So that reminds me, boys and girls, the island does have its own spa. So if you want to come and have a spa in the Bahamas, on the island in the Bahamas, you can do so.
Yeah. Which is really nice. We're gonna have to do that one day, but we are going off of the sidewalk for a second because we wanted to show you
A cabana.
the cabana and the beach rentals. So
I think we found a cabana that we can show real quick that doesn't have anybody in it.
yes,
So let's take a look.
we're gonna show you guys what you guys get for a cabana rental. So it does come with 2 loungers. Obviously, you can bring more loungers over if you need to. It's right here in front of the lagoon, but they do have these cabanas all the way down. So it's just a matter of how far you want to walk.
Yeah, we're not far from the ship at all.
Yeah.
I mean, the island at most, when we ran it before, yes, we decided to run the island before, is at most 3.1 miles. We had to
Right.
really stretch our run out to get 3.1 miles out. So for you runners out there, it is possible. If you decide to take some of the trails and do a couple loops, you can get out a 5K.
So here is the cabana number 37. It is one of the furthest one lagoon side from the ship. I would prefer this one because you are all the way at the end. There's nobody that's going to be on your left. But right here, you will find the paddleboard rentals, the kayak rentals, more little flotation devices, life jackets, anything like that. You can't rent wave runners, jet skis over here. You have to go back to where the entrance is to rent those. But everything else, every other little watercraft, you can definitely pick it up right here.
A little segue too on that. They are not allowed in the lagoon at all. I mean, because this is where people swim and stuff. So the jet skis, if you are going to rent them, they are going to be on the ocean side. So you will not come in this area.
Right.
So you guys don't have to worry about your little ones out here with people getting silly on some equipment.
Correct.
So,
But yep, here is the little sure. Let's head back up to the sidewalk so we can continue down. There's a little area that I want to show you guys, so let's head on over.
Some restrooms off to the side. So you got restrooms everywhere.
Here is another bar area for you guys with seating. There are plenty of shade over here on the North Shore. There is a tram stop right over here. So the tram does come all the way out here.
That's why, for those who have difficulties walking this far from the ship, you can definitely get a lift out here.
Correct. But I do need to point something out though. When you are on the ocean side, a lot of times there will not be lifeguards. So you are swimming at your own risk. If you're not a strong swimmer, if you're not used to swimming in the ocean, please understand that the ocean will suck you out in an instant. So keep your children close. Make sure that they are wearing proper life vests because you don't want anything bad to happen.
Correct. Living in Florida, it's one of the lessons we learned right away is that rip currents are a very, very dangerous thing.
Correct.
So be careful, pay attention to the waves, learn how to detect a rip current.
Correct.
And you'll have a good time.
Yes. So we are reaching the area where you cannot swim, but I absolutely love this area.
Yeah, I do too.
And
It's so cool.
I am going to show you why right now. So once again, you will need proper shoes over here. It is very, very rocky. I mean, you can definitely do it with flip-flops, but the chances of you tearing up your feet is pretty high. So be cautious.
"99 Shades of Blue." Endless views. Water's relatively calm today.
Yeah.
You lucked out with the weather so far. Right? We're coming up on the spa area. So I was right with the serene music. It's an adults only area. So we made it. Is that a helipad?
Yeah. You've got the helipad over here and the wedding pavilion.
That's what I was going to say. Do you think this is where the customer or the fellow cruisers got married?
I believe so.
Not sure why I called them customers. What a pretty area to have a wedding right here. Wow, look at that. That is gorgeous. You might ask what my name is. My name is Fabulous. All day, every day, I am fabulous. Yes.
So we just discovered a whole bunch of iguanas. There is quite a few of them. Let's go check out the ones right over here. Do you see them?
No, where are you looking?
Look in the rocks.
Oh, wow. So they live in the rocks, I guess, huh?
I guess so.
I mean, I guess good protection. Able to find some food, I suppose. Oh, I just saw a little hermit crab. He saw me and ran away. This, guys, is probably one of the most beautiful areas of the island, to be honest with you. I could see why people would want to do their weddings here. This is pretty.
All right, let's turn. Where are they? They're right there. It's a little family of iguanas.
Yeah. They're all doing their best pose.
What?
Really.
I just wanted to bring you over here because I saw this iguana. Hopefully he doesn't run off. Look at how big he is. And I know they get a lot bigger than that. But that guy right there looks really angry. He's really big. So Dustin and I, we were talking about how the iguanas got here. Obviously, this was an island they had to build, right? So the question is, do you think somebody brought a few iguanas so they can bring life to this island? I mean, they had to have, right? Because how else would those guys right there, how else would they have gotten here? And I do know iguanas do swim, but the nearest island is quite a distance away. So I highly doubt that they swam this way. But if anybody knows the answer to that, let me know, because there is not like one or two. There's at least 20 iguanas here of various sizes. The big ones down to like small ones. Like I saw a small one way off in the distance yesterday, closer to the ship. So they are all over this island. And here in a couple of years, I bet you there's going to be hundreds of them on this island. And it's pretty cool. All right, guys, we are wrapping up our second day at Ocean Cay.
My fabulous hairdo. That
We
was a good
did
day, huh?
get a couple of t-shirts for the MSC Foundation
Yep.
and some rum cake.
Couple rum cakes.
So we've got our shopping bag of goodie here. We are getting ready to get back onto the ship. We do have to shower and change because we have brunch coming up today.
Yeah, brunch at the butcher's cut.
Yes. So it was a great day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our little tour of our favorite spot here at Ocean Cay. All right,
right,
let's
guys.
get back on the ship. You guys need to like and subscribe, please, so we can continue to bring additional content for you and show you guys the wonderful adventures that we are going to be going on